cards, community tab, Endscreens, stories, shorts. Oh my goodness, there's so many YouTube features. How do you actually know which ones are worth your time and which ones you should focus on or which ones you should not focus on? So we're going to be going through every single major YouTube feature that's been added over the past few years, and I'm going to let you know my opinions on them and if they're actually worth your time. So YouTube Shorts. What are YouTube Shorts? YouTube Shorts are basically like TikTok videos, right? If you don't know what those are, it's these really short, 60-second or less videos that are filmed directly from the app, right? And they're mainly in a vertical format. So are they worth the time? Well, no, it's a complete waste of time because shorts aren't monetizable, at least not much, right? You'll only earn, right, get this, 0.00007 cents per 1,000 views. There isn't anything less useful than YouTube Shorts. Avoid them. And you should be avoiding short content overall, right? Only upload videos that are at least 8 minutes long. So YouTube Stories. Again, this is YouTube trying to keep up with all the other social media platforms like, how Instagram has Instagram Stories, Facebook Stories. Basically just a way that you can interact with your community, but instead of on Instagram, it expires in 24 hours. On YouTube, they don't expire until 7 days. Stories, I think they're only available to channels with over 10,000 subscribers, but here's the thing. I never used stories, right? I've only used them once when they first came out, right? I just wanted to see what it was about. But it's not really going to benefit your channel, so don't worry about them. Community tab is where you can post something to interact with your community, right? You can make a poll, ask them if they like something in the videos, if they think you should change something. And so it's just a great way to keep in touch with your audience outside of uploads. And myself, I never even use community tab. The only thing I use it for is promoting my new channels, which in the paid traffic video, right, I said don't buy shoutouts, and I don't want anybody to get confused here. Promoting one of your new channels through one of your own channels is fine if you're willing to take a risk of, losing subscribers on the channel you're promoting it from. So Endscreens, what are Endscreens? Endscreens are these videos that pop up at the very end, right? So if we watch this here, you see these videos pop up. So these can be placed within the last 5 to 20 seconds of a video, and you can use these to promote other videos. You can encourage people to subscribe and a lot more. Now, if you remember during the script creation process, we talked about abruptly ending the video with a creative transition to keep people watching, right? So an example would be, there's one thing even scarier than this story, and it's what your life would be like without watching more of our videos. So it's important that you only have one element on the end screen, which is the video that you're trying to push people to. If people have multiple options, it's overwhelming, right? There's way too many options here for people to choose from. So that's why I'd recommend only placing one video that you're trying to push people to, because there needs to be as little friction as possible between the viewer watching your current video and watching another one, right? And it's a devastating mistake that so many channels make. They have so many elements here, and all it does is make it more difficult for a viewer to make a decision. And so cards. Cards are basically clickable call to actions that pop up in the middle of the video, right? And they pop up and it says, you can promote other videos, you can promote a website, you can just have it say in text. And so generally, you want to place cards only after your video has been published for 7 days and the audience retention has stabilized. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna identify the point where people are dropping off the most, and you're gonna place the card there, right? Because think about it. If people are, leaving at a specific part of the video, what are they doing? They're most likely leaving your video and going and watching someone else's video. So think of cards as almost, right, like a last resort to keep people on the channel. right? The goal is to retain viewers on your channel rather than lose them to somebody else's. So if a lot of people are dipping off at this one part, this card will pop up and it'll give them another option to click onto one of your other videos. If the graph is completely flat and people are staying through the whole video, don't add anything, right? Don't add a card. Remember, cards should only be used when there's a major noticeable drop off in the audience retention graph, right? And so, type out, check out this video or want more chilling stories. And again, right, only place cards where viewers are dropping off. YouTube even recommends that you shouldn't place cards until the last 20% of your video. So, right, don't make sure that you don't place them in the beginning. Otherwise, you're just getting people to leave for no reason. It's going to do more damage than good. So, hope you guys enjoyed this section and this chapter, and I'll see you on the next.